Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Connor Doyle. If you've subscribed and you're seeing my face, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed and you see my face, I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do, subscribe down below. It helps out. So what I'm going to do today is guitar tutorial. So this is for anybody who's never picked up a guitar before but has one lying around. So if you, let's pretend, right, that we've never played guitar before. I just want to go through some things and just make you feel comfortable about, you know, kind of getting into guitar and kind of getting into playing, because I know what it's like holding a guitar for the first time and wondering what the fuck am I supposed to do with this. So just like pick up your guitar and just kind of get comfortable with it, you know. So I'm gonna go through some stuff. This is just gonna be a one-take video because I think it's the best way to do it. So obviously you should have 6 strings on your guitar, right? Now these strings, they go from the thin strings, which is 1, and the thick string to 6. So in music theory, it would go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Obviously, we're gonna get into like chords and stuff like that. So you know how to count up your strings and everything like that. The strings. So your thickest string. Now you can just pause the video or go back, or maybe I'm going too fast. The thickest string. This is your E string. This is your E string. Then that's the 6th string. Then the 5th string is your A string, and then the 4th string is your D string, and then your 3rd string is your G string, which has been subjected to so many overused jokes. Is your G string, and then your 2nd string is your B string, and then your 1st string is your E string again. So you have 2 E strings. So it's E, A, D, G, B, E, or how you would kind of remember it is that there's so many of these as well, but the one that I've learned is Eddie A Dynamite, goodbye Eddie. So probably take some time to just, you know, familiarize yourself with that saying. It's just Eddie A Dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Anytime you look at the strings, anytime you pick up a guitar, I know it's daunting for the first time, you know, you pick it up and you go, you know, what do I do? But at least now you know that, okay, has 6 strings. The thinnest string is the 1st string. It goes up from, you know, 1 to, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the string is Eddie A Dynamite, goodbye Eddie. So E, A, D, G, B, E. And then that's like standard tuning, like standard Western tuning. And then the more you get into it, the more you can get into like different tunings and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. That's where we're at now. Obviously, you have your sound hole. I don't really know where to go from here. I just want to make a video and make people want to learn guitar. You know, want people, like, for people that have a guitar but don't know where to start. That's where I want to be, and I don't want to ramble on too much either, because time is precious, and you probably have more important things to do than watching me try to explain how to play guitar. But at least now you know that there are 6 strings on your guitar. You knew that already, but now you know when you're counting. That's your 1st, that's your 6th, and this is Eddie, a Dynamite, good boy, Eddie. There's so many others, but that's the one that I learned myself. Again, at any time, just pause the video, just go back, and just get comfortable with it. Just get comfortable with your guitar, and just what I would say is don't be afraid to explore it. Don't be afraid to try things. So now I'm gonna go through the basic chords that you learn when you start out playing guitar. And I know at the start it's gonna be like, what is this? But you do get used to it. Your mind and your hand, they just muscle memory. So the easiest chord that you start out learning is probably an E minor chord, because it literally takes 2 fingers, and it's the easiest one to show people and go, oh, that's how you play a chord. And the E minor. So remember we were talking about our E string and our A string and our D string, right? Our Eddie 8 and our Dynamite. So see these lines? These are frets. Now, I don't want to dumb it down too much, but you probably knew that already. These, they're frets, right? So on the 2nd fret, right, which is here, you're going to put your pointer finger on A, so that's 8, and then your middle finger on D, on the 2nd fret. So you should just be able to put your 2 fingers there and strum, and then that's your E minor chord. And it's probably the easiest chord you can play because it's only 2 fingers. So pointer on the pointer on the A, and then middle finger on the D string of the 2nd fret, and then you have an E minor. Fucking up my chord names here, which I should know. Then what you have, a little bit more complicated than an E minor, is your A, which is 3 fingers. So your A is actually your pointer finger. Your pointer finger is on the 2nd fret of the D. Your middle finger is on 2nd fret of the G, and then your ring finger is on the 2nd fret of the B string. I should probably show you, actually. Yeah. So probably not a great angle on that, but and that's your A major. And then you have your G. G is probably one of the most used ones. Now, looks a bit more complex, but just go back and rewind this video, give it a go, try it out. So your G starts off with your pointer finger on the 2nd fret again, your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A, and then you're taking your middle finger and you put it on the 3rd fret of the E string. then you take your ring finger and you put it on the 3rd fret of the E string, and that's your G. And that's where a lot of songs start. A lot of songs that you might know actually just start in G. So you can try that. So that's pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the E string, and then 3rd fret of the E string again with that lower E. So when you're playing the G, just think of the 2 E strings, and then you have your G chord. Which is cool. I don't want to overwhelm you with chords, but I just want to show you the basic ones, you know. Then there's the D chord, right, which looks maybe a bit complicated, but you know, you can go over it. Also, if you have any questions or comments, you can just leave them down below and I'll try to answer them. I might be going too fast during this video. If you want me to slow down in future videos, please let me know, because you know the feedback helps. Because I haven't done this myself, so you're new to learning, and I'm new to, you know, kind of showing you. So the more feedback that I get, the better I can do it, you know. So the D, you're on the 2nd fret again. So pointer finger on the G. Pointer finger on the G of the 2nd fret. So pointer finger on the G's 2nd fret, then you take your ring finger on the E of the 2nd fret. So this should be kind of a space apart. And then you take your ring finger and you put your ring finger here on the B of the 3rd fret. So it should look like this, like a W. It should look like a W, and that's what it should sound like. Now I know it's probably going a bit fast for if you're picking up guitar for the first time, but as I said, just stop, go back, kind of look at the chords. I hope that you can see them. So that is your D chord. I'm going to show you one more, and then I think I'll leave it at that, because that's enough chords to start off a video with, like the absolute basics of learning guitar. And this really is like just a speed run video. So this is a chord. This was when I started out. This was like a bitch to learn. C chord, because there's a little bit of a stretch. Not to fret though. So this actually starts. So your pointer finger is actually on the 1st fret. Pointer finger is on the 1st fret of the B string. 1st fret of the B string. And then your middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the D string, the dynamite that we're talking about. And then your ring finger is on the A of the 3rd fret. So it kind of looks like a capital E upside down somehow. But that's how it shows. So 1st fret of the B string, 2nd fret of the D string, the dynamite, and then 3rd fret of the A string, and that's your C. So it is. So I think I think there, I'm going to leave it. So if you're just picking up for the first time, just mess around, go back, play over it, just kind of explore, spend some time with playing guitar, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if there's any song requests that you'd like to learn specifically, and I could try and do kind of a guitar tutorial on that. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a big old like, because that helps me. And if you're new, if you've never seen my face before and maybe you learned something, hit the old subscribe button, because that also helps me a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.